best of 5 quarterfinal battle. Outright service point. One thing I'd like to highlight here is that Truls plays the ball right off the bounce on the receive. It's his style, quick decisions. Fast long serve to get into the rally. And at this level of play, you rarely see so many long serves. Felix Legrand serving much longer, or more, I'd say, consistently long than most. Shot clock carries long. If Truls doesn't have an answer, he's on serve right now instead of receive. I'll be very curious to see how many long serves Wang Chuqin gives. The backhand opening, a solid start here without dropping a point, the world number 2. Nice forehand flick, kill shot inside the table, up on 1 foot to get that. Not easy to win a point out here, and in the short game, when he has the opportunity, he's going to try to stay close to the net wherever he can, but he's good from way back. Truls, that is. Don't get me wrong, Wang Chuqin's probably quite good from way behind the table. You just rarely see him push there. It's a matter of self-defense. When you back up, you're basically saying, I don't feel comfortable knowing that you've got the attack coming up. Awkward spin shot here, something different every ball. Flash in the crowd, caught on camera. I imagine someone will say something quickly. 1 point ball game here, Truls back in it. Awkward ball. Didn't sound like it came off the edge of the racket, but you must imagine. Side spin there, surely. Straight line drive to center field. Forehand flick inside the table, follows the serve so well. Now this is one advantage of having the serve, is you know what you're gonna do. The receiver doesn't. So you're ready to follow, to move quickly. Oh, Truls with the feeling. And he has to turn his back to the table after that recovery. Shogun in Chinese, the feeling of the hand. Earlier set up Truls with that beautiful backhand punch, but Wang Chuqin, adaptable, covers the court well. And right into the middle, the crossover point. The energy in the stadium, it's just incredible, but you can understand it. If your favorite band was playing and you had tickets to their concert, you'd want to see them do the whole playlist. Lob still in play. Racket twiddled, no!
7-5.
Was it? It looked like he turned it around, gets way up high. This is not an easy ball to play. The bounce, yep, he twiddled the racket red side out. Why does he do that? Because you don't need any spin on your shot when the ball is that high. Its view down at the opponent's side of the table is quite a high percentage shot. It's just tough to get up there and control it. 2 point ball game once again.
7-6.
Just to elaborate, the red side of Wang Chuqin's racket is the faster side for power and speed. The black side is for spin and control. Takes a much bigger stroke to generate power with that forehand, but he's got it. In a tight moment here. A close loss is still a loss. Truls keeps the head cool. Relatively anyway.
6-9.
Trying to stay loose here. Shrugs the shoulders as if to say, okay, no need to be tense. Play every point, stay loose and adaptable. That's his game. Steal on the receive. Wang Chuqin with a clean opening. A very impressive receive, and it sets up 4 game points. Recent history Truls has beaten Wang Chuqin. The big picture, Wang Chuqin has every reason to be confident.
10-7.
You saw their last meeting in Frankfurt. WTT Finals, Truls keeping it tight in the fourth. Saves 1 game point here in the first. Deep breaths. Steps around and puts it out of reach. Wang Chuqin drives this one. After being beaten 11-7 in game 1.
Love 1.
Remember, it's 6-7. There were a few points there. But it felt like Truls was in a decent position. Best defensive placement right there to the edge. Gets the racket up high just enough to keep it in play, and a little fortune. You will see players apologize when they hit the net or the edge for the unintended advantage they gain. Wow, I think that's the best way I've ever articulated that. And again,
1-2.
see figure B, second example here. Nearly impossible to return this. The trajectory changes. It's just such an advantage, catching such a faint edge. Backhand strong. Wang Chuqin moves in so quickly. And this is something that many of the young players in the game, Wang Chuqin is one of them at 24 years old. Quick decisions. Just allows you to get there earlier. Ooh, finds an opening. Truls to the wide forehand. Father Carl Moregard, acting as manager and coach right now, up on his feet. Oh, surprise, surprise, the free hand. Not a bad catch. Some street cred there. The free hand. As soon as it touches the ball, the point's over, but Wang Chuqin was waiting on the wrong corner for this cab. That's how surprising Truls can be. Gotta check your GPS. Ooh, this chop block. It's nasty. Pulls a cord and just takes this ball, leaving it spinning like a top. Right there. Oh, yeah, it was close. Ooh. Ooh. Thought the crowd would have given a bigger reaction for the facial expression there of Truls. I think their focus right now is their concern for their hero. Lionheart is very much challenged in this score line, was trailing before this point. Chun Yuan-Yu sitting next to Liu Goliang.
4-5.
It's pretty rare if you think about it. Chun Yuan-Yu, third string right now. Next generation for the Chinese team. Wang Chuqin so wide with the stance. Manages to recover. His waist, he's so flexible and strong through the core. Little fun fact for you. Felix and Alexis just entered the arena with coach Nat Molan to watch this closely and study. Lots to learn here. Short side of the table, a full arm forehand stroke. Not so many Europeans playing the Chinese Super League. Truls Moregard falls into that not so many category. He says ball is damaged. Shows the umpire who says go on, go on. Multi-ball system, they choose the balls, 15 each before the match starts.
5-7.
If you've never seen it before, they spin them and tap them with their thumbs just to make sure they're as spherical as possible. Wang Chuqin confidently with the high-risk shot down the line. Parallel backhand. Love the Sichuanese here.
5-8.
Ooh. We saw a water bottle take a beating yesterday. Table No one wants to pick a fight with this table. Eh? Wang Chuqin with the big backhand on the move. It accelerates off the bounce so much. That brush over the ball, the amount of topspin he generates in this rally. Unthinkable. A different scoreline here. It is 5 game points. Truls got back to 7 last game. Short side of the table. Takes a little bit of pace off it. The backspin play with himself there. The ball will come back to you on this table. And short side, it is done. Game 2, the door is closed. He might give himself, and he gets ready for the next round, the semifinals. Again, it's a fine balance. Even winning 1 point, there needs to be some little, and there is. There's a dopamine release. There's a reward inside the brain. But it's a very short-lived celebration in this sport. Ooh, slowing it way down. Charming smile there. Could melt a frozen stick of butter, let alone the hearts of many table tennis fans around the world. There's a reason he's got billboards here in China, Truls.
1-2.
But it's not just a warm smile. Despite getting angry out there, he's a class act.
3-1.
A timeout here. Truls.
Timeout.
Back from his timeout. Truls on receive. Creative as always. Inside the table, goes to the far forehand. Can be very effective. Not easy to do the way that wrist bends back inside the ball. A lot of work for a point. Truls falling back, still finds a way to win it. And it's tied up. So far, so good out of his timeout. The placement on that gets Wang Chuqin to limbo. The lean. From the other camera angle, you could see how far back he was. It's like Harimoto back in the day. Heels to the shoulder blades.
3-4.
It's a move we haven't seen in quite some time from Tomo. But out here, Wang Chuqin, so smooth on that backhand. Man, it's a good shot. Forced into the passive play. Wang Chuqin taking the steering wheel here, getting a good grip on it. Very little hesitation at all. When he leans back, even without his weight behind the ball, he still manages to transfer something onto that forehand from the middle. So momentum now 3 back after the 2 points from Truls. A shield of self-defense out here with bullets flying in. Lionheart's claws are out, and the nails are sharp. 12 of the last 16 points for Wang Chuqin.
4-7.
Second towel break. Wang Chuqin, only one to go for the towel. Truls likes where he's standing right now, probably likes where his head is at despite the scoreline. Pressure right into that crossover. Wang Chuqin getting fans excited here. Ticket holders looking to come back every day for the rest of this event, and there's only one more day to come. He drives him back. 6 match points. If it were 8, We might get an exhibition point from Truls.
Let.
The Lu Guoliang serve. The amount of spin on that ball was enough that you might need an air sick bag, and Lu Guoliang loves it. Truls starts it with the chop.